Good morning, happy Wednesday. We are doing our one dumbbell workout today. All you need for this workout is one single dumbbell, that's it. In the workout, you have 3 blocks of exercises. Every block has 2 strength exercises, core and cardio. The trick is you'll always do the right side first, then you'll do core. You'll recover using tapotement, just a self-massage technique. I'll tell you all about it. You'll do the same on the left side, followed by cardio, and then we transition to the next block. All right, so all you need is truly one dumbbell. If you have 2 different weights, if you have like a 10 and a 15, maybe grab one of each to see if maybe you want to progress or regress it periodically through the class. If you've got injuries or conditions or you have something that you need a little help with, if you want to and feel comfortable, drop something in the text box. If you don't, you can always watch this later and send me a DM and ask any questions. All right, so starting with the warm-up, get all the way up. Take a nice deep breath in. Start down by squatting down. And then reach up to the sky, nice and tall. Squat down, reach up, nice and tall. Every time you squat down, try to keep your chest up, then reach all the way up to the sky. Nice. 2 more here. Nice deep squat, reach. Last one. We'll do the same thing, but out from right to left. Squat out to the right, come back to center reach, squat out to the left, back to center reach. So side to side squats and reaches. Every time you reach, see if you can reach a little longer. Lift your fingers up to the sky. Coming back to center, coming right into some alternating reverse lunges. Getting deeper with each lunge. Trying not to go super quickly, instead concentrating on your form. Trying to get nice and low each time. 1 more on each side. Coming back to center, place your hands down on the ground. You're jumping back to a beast position. So you jump back, your knees land right under your hips, so your knees are bent. Jump forward, reach tall, hands down, light jump back or walk back, knees bent. Reach forward and repeat. The trick for that one is that you bend your knees when you jump back. You're not jumping to a full plank. Keep those knees bent, hovering right under your hips. 2 more. Last one. Sitting down, grab your dumbbell, sit up tall, heels down, knees bent. Now roll back, feet off the ground, and roll forward. Roll back, and roll forward. Every time you roll back, your hips and feet come off the ground slightly. It's a controlled roll. 2 more. Last one. Roll all the way back. Place the dumbbell behind you on the ground, hold on, lift your hips up, lengthen out. Lift up, lengthen out. So the dumbbell's on the ground, you're lifting your hips up into the air, pointing those toes, then come down and lengthen them away from your body. 2 more like this. Last one. Grab the dumbbell, lift your head up, and come right into bicycle crunches. Bringing the dumbbell towards the opposite knee. It's like a normal bicycle crunch, except you have a dumbbell in between your hands. 2 more. And relax, come back to the top of your mat, coming into a full plank position. Jack your feet out, bring them back in, rotate to a side plank, come back to center and repeat. Jack out, jack in, rotate, and repeat. Keeping your plank as you rotate. So don't let the momentum move you as you rotate to side plank. Steady plank jack, so jack your feet out, bring them in, rotate to the side. 1 more on each. Try not to go as fast as you can. Instead, try to go for that control. Last one. Coming back to center, hold your plank. Pushing yourself away from the ground. Draw your core in like you're trying to zip up your rib cage. Squeeze your glutes, breathe. For 3, 2, 1. All right, come all the way up to stand. Last one, keep your right foot forward, your left foot back. 4 little hops off the ground. Hands come down. Lift yourself up. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch, left foot forward, right foot back, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. So, in every block you have 2 strength exercises. They are combinations, so you'll learn part 1 of the combination, you'll do that for 30 seconds. You learn part 2, do that for 30 seconds, then we put the 2 together for 1 full minute. 2 of those in every block, first on the right, then on the left. So, we're gonna start our first block. All you need is that 1 dumbbell, feet a little wider than your hips, a suitcase squat, so you're holding the dumbbell at your side like you're holding a bag, a suitcase, to a curl. Squat down, curl, come back up. Squat, curl, and back up, all right? Grab your dumbbells. We have the very first of our blocks in 5, 4, 3, 2, squat, bicep curl, stand up tall. Sink down, squat, bicep curl, stand up tall. 2 things to keep watch, because you're weighting one side, overloading the right. You want to try not to tip over to the right, keeping your feet evenly distributing your weight. And then second, as you sink down, keep your chest up nice and tall. There you go. Part 2 in 4, 3, 2, reverse diagonal lunge with the left, reach. As you come up forward, come into a lateral raise. Reverse diagonal lunge, reach, lateral raise. For the lateral raise, you can keep your arm bent, or you can do a straight arm raise. That's up to you and how much space you have. Remember, you're going back at a diagonal, reaching with your hand. As you come up, raise to the sky. 3, 2, 1, full combination. Squat, curl, come up to stand, lunge, reach, raise it up. Squat, curl, come up to stand, lunge, reach, raise it up. When you're down in that squat, that's when you curl. Stand up, lunge back and reach, and raise. There you go. So you've got 34 seconds here. Once you get the hang of the move and you find a tempo that's just a little challenging, not too fast, not too slow, then you start to increase the intensity. Go deeper in your lunges, lower in your curls. There you go. You've got 15 seconds. Can you tick up the tempo just one more time? Pushing yourself at that challenge pace. Almost there. Sticking with it for the next 5, 4, 3, 2, stand up tall. Left foot forward, right foot behind you, heel off the ground. Hinge at your hip, row to your side, stand up tall. Hinge at the hip, right arm rows, stand up tall. Your legs stay in the same position. You're hinging at your hip, so sticking your butt back, keeping your spine long. 10 more seconds, then we learn part 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, legs start in the same place. Rack the dumbbell to your right shoulder, drop the right knee down, baseball throw, come up to stand, and repeat. Rack, kneel, and throw. Rack, kneel, and throw. 2 things to note with the throw. You are throwing straight at you like you're throwing a baseball. So, straight forward and away from your body. If you've got a shoulder injury, just come straight up. Putting the 2 together in 3, 2, 1, hinge, row, stand tall, rack, kneel, throw. Repeat. Hinge, row, rack, kneel, and throw. This one can feel complicated if you get bogged down into each movement. Instead, take a breath and refocus yourself. Start with your hinge, keeping your spine tall. Draw the dumbbell to your side. Stand up tall, bring the dumbbell to your shoulder. Right knee comes down, throw it away. Take a breath, keeping your breath steady. You got 15 seconds. Maybe you go a little faster here for the last 10. Finishing strong. In 5, 4, 3, 2, on the ground, knees bent, feet flat. Bring the dumbbell to the sky. Bend the dumbbell to your head, and then lift your hips as you extend. Tricep extension with a bridge. Bend the dumbbell so it's almost touching your head, a skull crusher. So you're bending at that elbow, bring the dumbbell down. As you extend it up, you lift your hips up. When the hands go up, the hips go up. When the hands go down, the hips go down. 30 seconds. Feel that core providing you support, like you're trying to close your rib cage. Staying with it if you want to make this harder. As you lift your hips up, you can alternate lifting one leg up at a time. If you progress it, 10 more seconds. Extend the hands to the sky, lift the hips. In 5, 4, 3, 2, good, relax. All right, so you've got 1 minute of Tapotement. Make your hands into fists and then give yourself a little massage. You're basically hitting yourself, but what you're doing is you're helping the right side recover, warming up the left side. Cup your hands, get those biceps and those triceps. Take a deep breath in, let it go. So you finish the right side. The great thing now is you know the move's about to come. You're going to do the same moves you did on the right with the left. So the dumbbell's in the left hand, starting with our squat and curl. Then you'll lunge out, this time to the right, come up and reach. Remember, for that first move where it's a lunge to a lateral raise, when you raise that dumbbell up, you can keep your elbow bent. 1, if it's too much for the dumbbell's too much for your arm, or 2, and because of space. All right, grab your dumbbells in the left hand, starting the left side in 5, 4, 3, 2, squat, curl, come up to stand. Squat, curl, come up to stand. You've got 30 seconds to feel it out on the left side. Even though the dumbbell's only on one side of your body, you're evenly distributing that weight from both feet. Last 10 seconds here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse diagonal lunge to the right. Reach, come back to stand, lateral raise. Reverse diagonal lunge, reach, back to stand, lateral raise. Depending on your weight and your room, that lateral raise will either be straight or your arm will be bent. 10 more seconds, we'll put the two together. In 5, 4, 3, 2, squat, curl, diagonal lunge, reach, and raise. Squat, curl, diagonal lunge, reach, and then raise. Notice if there's that difference from right to left. If there is, if you feel stronger on the left side, lean into that strength, perhaps push your tempo, get deeper into your squat. If it feels harder, take a breath, slow it down to get back into your rhythm for this movement on this side. You have 25 more seconds. Can you drop deeper into every squat? Good. Remember to breathe, shoulders away from your ears. Last 15 seconds here. Can you inch your tempo up one more time? Stay with this pace. In 5, 4, 3, 2, right foot forward, left foot back, toes down, heels up. Hinge, row, come all the way up to stand. Hinge, row, come all the way up to stand. The whole of your front foot, that right foot, should be on the ground from the heel to the toe. Last 10 seconds here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, rack it at your left shoulder, drop the knee down, baseball throw, stand and repeat. Rack, kneel, and throw. Rack, kneel, and throw. There's the temptation to try to use the momentum and swing the dumbbell up. Try to bring it up into a bicep curl to a rack. In 5, 4, 3, 2, putting them together. Hinge, row, stand tall, rack, kneel, and throw. Hinge, row, stand tall, rack, kneel, and throw. If that throw out from your body is too much, if it really feels odd on your shoulder, if you have a shoulder injury, instead, either come to a straight up press above your head or make the circle smaller. So not a big throw, a smaller throw. 25 seconds, the last combination in the first block. How do you increase intensity? Do you go faster? Are you hinging deeper? Did you pick up a heavier weight? Great job. Last 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, push your dumbbell to the side. I'm going to turn to the side so I'm lengthwise on my mat. Coming into a jump squat. Coming mogul hopping to the other side and repeat. Jump squat, mogul hop, and repeat. So you're jump squatting and then hopping laterally. Think about it as the width of a mat, maybe just 2 feet, 1.5 feet, then coming into another jump squat. So this is your minute of cardio. Trying not to go as fast as you can out the gate. Trying to increase your tempo as you go throughout. You're already halfway there. Stay with it. You get a full minute break after this. Breathe. Deep breaths in and out. Can you jump a little higher in every jump squat? And when you hop over laterally, can you make sure that you are in control? That you're not just flying through the air, that you control from start to finish. 10 more seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and pause. All right, 1 minute off. So 1 block is done. 2 more blocks. They are both the exact same structure. You've got 2 combinations, 2 strength combinations, first starting on the right, then going to the left, followed by core and cardio. The only difference from block 1 is that the exercises are different. All right, so grab a little water. Let me give you a preview of the first exercise. Again, the dumbbell starts in your right hand. Step a little bit over to the left side so you have some room to move here. You'll squat out to the right, toss the dumbbell 3 times, come back to center and repeat. Squat out, toss, back to center and repeat. It is a little toss. You're not flipping the dumbbell up into the air. You're just making it move from one hand to the other. All right, come up to stand, grab your dumbbell in the right hand. We've got our second block in 5, 4, 3, 2, squat out, toss 3 times, come back to stand. Squat, toss, back to stand. Squat, toss, back to stand. Once you got the hang of this, at the end of it, bring the dumbbell to your shoulder. Squat, toss, stand to your shoulder. There you go. So you master the toss first, then you bring it up to your shoulder. We've got our second part in 3, 2, 1. Lunge back, press over your head, and come forward. Lunge back, press over your head, and come forward. So you lunge back with the right leg, reverse lunge, and then press the dumbbell right over your head. Your body's nice and warm. We're about to put the 2 together. First combination in the second block in 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Squat, toss, bring that dumbbell up, lunge back, press, and repeat. Squat, toss, rack the dumbbell to your shoulder, lunge back and press, and repeat. If you want to, you can make that a clean and jerk in that reverse lunge. So you can jump back into this reverse lunge and press over your head at the same time. Considering most people are doing this in their houses or their apartments, I decided to turn it into a reverse lunge with a press over your head. Find your rhythm. You're not going to be able to go super fast through this without losing your proper form. So keep the squat nice. Shoulders back, nice tall spine. 3 tosses, rack the dumbbell at your shoulder, and then lunge back, press over your head. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, coming down onto the ground. Left hand behind you, fingers facing away from your body, knees bent, drive your hips up, punch the dumbbell to the sky, come back down. Drive your hips, punch the dumbbell up, and back down. So your left arm is behind you, fingers pointing away from your body as you lift your hips and punch that dumbbell. In 5, 4, 3, 2, I want you to let the dumbbell go. And this time you're gonna flip over into beast position towards your left, then come back to center where you started. Flip over to beast, come back to center where you started. Learn it first without the dumbbell. If that feels good, grab the dumbbell in your right hand again and repeat. Putting the two together in 5, 4, 3, 2, drive your hips up, punch the sky, roll over, beast position, come back to where you started and repeat. Drive the hips up, punch, roll over, into beast position, back to where you started and repeat. This move is tricky. If you feel like you're stumbling, that you're getting caught off, you're getting confused, put the dumbbell down. Simply push your hips to the sky, reach your right arm up. Come back to the first position, roll over to your left into beast position, knees bent, then come back to where you started. Hip drive, raise the right arm up, roll over to your left to beast, come back to where you started. You're almost through. 10 seconds, then we got a little core to do. In 5, 4, 3, 2, come down to a forearm plank. Keeping it simple, dip your hips to one side, back to center, other side, back to center. Staying in your forearm plank, letting your hips dip to the right, come back to center, dip to the left, come back to center. The tendency here is to rush through it, to try to do as many as you can in that 1 minute. Instead, try to do the quality forearm plank. So not letting your hips pike up or sink down, keeping those hips in line with your shoulders, no matter whether you're in a normal plank in the center or dipping your hips to one side or to the other. You've got 20 seconds. Stay with it. Find the core support like you're trying to zip up that rib cage. Almost there, last 10 seconds. Keep going. Breathe your way through. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and pause. All right, one more time. Stand up. Give yourself that little massage. Get those glutes from those bridges. Cup your hands, biceps and triceps. Done with the right. We'll move over to the left. You're midway through the whole class. Take a deep breath in. Let it go, shake it out, grab a little water. So just like we started last block on the right side, you'll start on the left, this time squatting out to the left. 3 tosses, then bring the dumbbell to your shoulder. We'll get the toss down first and then bring in that shoulder move secondly. You got 25 seconds, plenty of time to grab a little water, towel off, shake your hands out a bit, roll those shoulder blades back, and then roll them forward. Grab your dumbbell in the left hand, coming up to stand. Take a little step over to the right so you have some room. Starting the second part of this block in 5, 4, 3, 2, squat out to the left, toss 3 times, back to center. Squat, toss, back to center. Once you've got the hang of the tosses on this side, bring in the shoulder. Toss 3 times, bring it up to your left shoulder. Squat, toss 3 times, bring it up to your left shoulder. There you go. See if you can keep that squat low and breathe. In 3, 2, 1, lunge back with the left foot, press over your head, and come back to center. Lunge back, press, back to center. If you want to turn this into a clean and jerk, make it a power move, you can, but considering our space considerations, be mindful of the jumping and how much space you have. Putting the two together in 5, 4, 3, 2, squat out, toss 3 times, rack, lunge back, press, and repeat. Squat out, toss 3 times, rack, lunge back, press, and repeat. Finding your rhythm on the left side, just like you did on the right side. Notice that difference from right to left. I know for me, my balance in the reverse lunge when my left leg's lunging back is a little less steady than it is on my opposite side. Try not to judge yourself. Breathe. If you need to slow down the movement, do so. Taking it one movement and one breath at a time. Less than 20 seconds to go. Maybe you go a little faster. Maybe you push your tempo just a bit. 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, sitting down onto the ground, knees bent, feet flat, right hand behind you, toes, fingers pointed away. Hip drive, press up, come back down. Hip drive, press up, come back down. Notice that difference from right to left. It's the same move. If the dumbbell's too much in your left hand, push it to the side and do it without the dumbbell. Lift your hips, punch the sky. In 3, 2, 1. Starting at that starting point, turn right over into beast position. Come back and repeat. Roll to the right into beast. Come back and repeat. This is where it's important that your right hand behind you, the fingers are pointing away from your body, pointing behind you, so that when you roll into beast, you're all set up. We'll put the two together in 5, 4, 3, 2, hip drive up, press the sky, roll over into beast, come back to center, and restart. Remember 2 things. This move is challenging even without the dumbbell. So if you need to push the left dumbbell to the side and do this body weight, you are still getting the same benefit. Second thing, it's not about using momentum. It's about creating your momentum and controlling it. So you're not just letting yourself flip over to the right. You control that roll over to the right into beast. Third, breathe. Remember, your core provides you with the support as you rotate and as you drive. Your breath is what fuels your body and helps you stay in your rhythm. You're almost through. 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, right foot forward, left foot back. Split jump lunge, 30 seconds on the right. If you are not jumping today, instead, deep split lunge, rise up onto your toes. Pushing the ground away, see if you can lighten yourself. Lift yourself up maybe half an inch more. Cardio is 1 full minute where you breathe and focus on the finish, not on trying to go as fast as you can. Switch your leg, left foot forward, right foot back, same thing. Split jumps, just like we did in the warm-up, except this time it's 30 seconds on each side. Lift yourself off the ground and breathe. Last 15 seconds here. Can you get maybe a 1/4 inch higher off the ground? Deep breaths. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and pause. Nice job. All right. Take a deep breath. Let it go. One more time. This time I want you to close your eyes. Deep breath in through the nose. Slowly let it out. Keeping your eyes closed, place the right hand over your heart, left hand over your diaphragm, the low part of your stomach. Take 3 deep breaths in. Last breath. Open your eyes, grab a little water. One last block. 2 strength combos, core and cardio, starting on the right side to Popeman in the middle before we transition to the left. If you have a lighter dumbbell, now might be where you want to use it. For our first move, a curtsy lunge coming right over your head. So you'll curtsy with the right, swing over your head, and then repeat. Curtsy and swing. In 4, 3, 2, and go. Curtsy back, dumbbell comes with you. Stand up, dumbbell comes over your head. Curtsy back, stand up, dumbbell over your head. Pause for 1 second as that dumbbell comes over your head. Control that momentum. First part of the first combination of the last block. 10 more seconds here. Can you deepen your curtsy without opening that right hip up to the right? In 3, 2, 1, start with the arm over your head and bring your right elbow to your knee. Right elbow to knee. The left side is providing support as you move the right elbow and right knee together. Move number 2 here. 15 seconds. Find the support from your left glute. Engage the glute. Squeeze the glute. Contract it. Our first combination in 5, 4, 3, 2, curtsy back, swing overhead, elbow to knee, and repeat. Curtsy back, swing overhead, elbow to knee, and repeat. The temptation here is to let the swing control the movement. But remember, the swing comes from as you're low in the curtsy, as you come up to stand, as you straighten your hips out. That's what helps you drive the swing over your head. Then bring the elbow to the knee and repeat. If the dumbbell gets to be too much, lose the dumbbell. Deepen your curtsy if you go body weight. And then try to get a more secure, more balanced elbow to knee. No shaking up there. Last 15 seconds here. Breathe. Can you go just a little bit faster? In 5, 4, 3, 2, coming up to stand. Lunge out to the left. Pass the dumbbell underneath your leg. Come back to center and repeat. Lunge, pass underneath, back to center and repeat. The key here is lunging deep enough so you have room. So lunge out, lengthen that lunge out, bend the knee, sink your hips back, and then pass it underneath the leg. In 5, 4, 3, 2, transverse squat to the right. So squat out to the right, drop the right hand, reach the left arm to the sky, come back to center. Transverse squat, reach, back to center. You're trying to lengthen your arms away from one another. The right hand lands on the inside of that right foot as you squat down, so both knees bend. Not just the right knee, it's not a lunge, it's a squat. Putting the two together in 5, 4, 3, 2, lunge out, pass underneath, come back to center, squat to the right, open those arms, and repeat. Lunge out, pass underneath, back to center, squat, reach, and repeat. Think of the squat as your opportunity to find your fullest squat of the whole class. Your body is warm so you can sink down as deep as possible. Lengthening your arms away from one another. You should feel that stretch across your hips, starting at the right hand, right inside the right foot with the dumbbell, all the way up to the left hand in the sky. Nice. Keep those lateral lunges to the left deep so that you can pass the dumbbell underneath. 15 seconds, then we come right into our core. Stay with it. Focus on the finish for 5, 4, 3, 2, standing up tall, grab the dumbbell, one hand on each end, bringing the dumbbell above your head. Chop to the left, open your hips, come back to center, chop to the right, open the hips, back to center. Alternating chops from one side to another. As you chop, you shift your hips back and you open them up so you're clearing yourself room for the chop. Come back to center, chop. So when you chop to the left, slightly turn your torso and the hips to the left. When you chop to the right, slightly turn the torso and hips to the right. 25 seconds. You should feel the obliques, the sides of your abdominal wall, coming together like you're trying to keep the rib cage intact and control the motion from one side to the other. Last 10 seconds here, then you get a break. Stay with it. Nice long arms. Create that lever for control and challenge. 3, 2, 1, and pause. One last time, hands to fists. Give yourself that massage. Get your glutes from those curtsy lunges. Cup your hands, biceps and triceps. You've got one last time, a little over 5 minutes. Same 2 combinations on the left side, ending with cardio, then you're done. Deep breath in, let it go, grab some water. Still got 30 seconds. I know for me, sometimes it's helpful to shake my fingers out. Holding dumbbells for that long, sometimes you get stuck in your grip. So loosen those fingers up, roll the shoulder blades back, let them glide down your back, away from your ears. Good. Take a deep breath in. You got 15 seconds. Last time here. Starting with those curtsies and sweeps on the left. Dumbbells in your left hand. Give yourself a little step over to the right so you have room. In 5, 4, 3, 2, curtsy back with the left leg. Sweep over your head and repeat. Curtsy back. Sweep over your head and repeat. Because you know what's coming next, give yourself that moment at the top of the curtsy. Good. Control that momentum. You created that swing over your head. You can pause at the top and control it. Great job. In 5, 4, 3, 2, keep the left arm above your head. Ground into the right foot. Left elbow to knee. Pushing through that right side, finding support. Squeeze your right glute. So while you're challenging your balance and your strength with the left elbow coming to the left knee, you've got a solid right side. Shoulder on top of hip, on top of knee, on top of elbow. Stack joints. There you go. Put the 2 together in 4, 3, 2, curtsy back, sweep over your head, elbow to knee, and repeat. Curtsy back, sweep over your head, elbow to knee, and repeat. That pause at the top of the swing is important for a couple of things. 1, it establishes that you control your momentum. The swing didn't bring you up. 2, it allows you to center yourself before you balance on the right leg, drawing that elbow to your knee. 30 seconds left. Nice deep breaths. Squeeze that right glute as you come up, and then solid left elbow to knee. There you go. Keep breathing. You've got 15 seconds. Find a strong finish on the left just like you did on the right for 10. In 5, 4, 3, 2, stand up tall, lunge out to the right, deep lunge, pass underneath the leg, come back to center. Lunge to the right, nice and deep, pass underneath your leg, back to center. Lunge, pass, back to center. The key is the deeper the lunge. The straighter you keep that right leg, the less bend in the knee, the harder it is to pass the dumbbell underneath. So deepen the lunge. In 5, 4, 3, 2, squat out to the left. Drop the left hand, reach the right arm up to the sky, and repeat. Open your hips out, squat, and repeat. The left arm lands right inside the left foot. Nice long arms, deep squat. We've got one more combination to do. We'll put these 2 moves together in 5, 4, 3, 2, lunge out to the right, pass the dumbbell underneath, squat out to the left, reach your arms, and repeat. Lunge to the right, pass underneath, squat out to the left, reach the arms away from one another, and repeat. If the dumbbell is too much, you can always put the dumbbell away. Do this body weight. Try to keep the dumbbell with you for this last move. Your body's nice and warm. You're not fatigued. You're warm and strong. Find your breath again. If anything feels disjointed, take a moment. Reset yourself. Lunge out to the right, pass the dumbbell underneath. Come back to where you started. Squat out to the left and extend those arms. You've got 15 seconds. Maybe you go just a little bit faster for the last 10. Deep breaths in and out. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Push the dumbbells away from you. Tripod burpees, meaning one hand down. Jump the feet back, jump forward, and repeat. One hand down, or if you need to, you can place 2 hands back, jump forward, and repeat. One hand, jump back, jump forward, and repeat. It is helpful with the one-arm burpee if you place the hand behind your back. That way you're not looking for something to do with the opposite hand. Simple jump back. You're not going all the way down to the ground. So relying on the support of one arm as you jump your feet back. If you need to, place both hands down. Do it that way. It's a light lift. Your whole body's engaged. 15 seconds. Either a tripod burpee or a normal burpee. Just don't go down to the ground. Keep it light. Last 10. Jump back, jump forward, and stand up. 4, 3, 2, and pause. Nice job. You are done. Take a deep breath in, stand up nice and tall. Roll your shoulder blades up to your ears, let them drop. Roll them forward, let them drop. Deep breath in, arms up, slight back bend. Let them go. Hinging at the hip. Hinge the hip, bring the hips back. Lengthen your arms behind you. Take a deep breath in, reach the sky, and repeat. Lengthen the arms behind you as you hinge. Reach to the sky, and repeat. One more time. Deep hip hinge. Lengthen your arms. Come all the way back to center. Stand tall. Widening out your stance to a straddle. I want you to hinge into your right leg. Sink in and pulse. Come back to center. Hinge into the left leg. Sink in and pulse. Come back to center. Hinging over. Let your head drop. Walk your hands over to the left foot. Pull yourself in. Come back to center. Walk over to the right. Same thing. Coming back to center. Let your head hang. Slowly rolling all the way up. Head comes up last. Cross the right foot over the left. Hinge over. Reach for your toes. You're welcome, Sheila. Get back to work. Come all the way up. Cross the left foot over the right. Reach for your toes. Come all the way up. One last time. Deep breath in. Bring the arms all the way up over your head. Lace your fingers together. Reach. And then just let it go. Have a lovely rest of your Wednesday. If you have any questions, please feel free to DM me, reach out. Have a great day. Enjoy the day, even if it's rainy, no matter where you are, like here in New York. Stay inside, stay safe.